So now, that being said, let me show you one of the new toys that we've got that back in May, we introduced this to the market. And we went to the APWA Snow Conference in Salt Lake City, Utah, which is a national conference. And we entered this product in the new product innovation and won first place. Just a few weeks ago, I don't know if anybody from the city went, PWX in Seattle. Don't know if anybody went or not, that's a long way from here. We also entered this same product in the PWX in Seattle, where there's about 6,000 to 8,000 people in attendance, and the people that attend vote on this. That's who vote on this, is the people that see it there at the convention, and they actually vote on it by their phone, by their smartphone, and it won first place. In the history of APWA, no company nor product has ever won first place at both events, and this product has done that. And it's steering wheel controls. Be able to control the snow plow and the salt spreader through the steering wheel. We get a little chuckle out of it, but think about it. Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road. That's what we're after. That's what we're after. We're trying to make this truck safer for you guys. Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road. So over here on the right-hand side, we're controlling all of our plow functions. Over here on the left-hand side, we're controlling all of our spreader functions. The button in the middle over here is for a pause, the same thing as a pause on one of these other ones. This button in the middle over here is our blast button. All these main functions that we use the most of, now it's not going to have tarp over here or anything like that, but all those important functions you need in the wintertime, that's what this bad boy is going to have on it. And at the moment, International is the only one that has this to offer. You would buy a truck with with cruise control and remote radio control, and we actually disable those functions and reroute the wires to do this. International has said, well, we're going to step up. We see the value in this. International saw this back in the spring before we revealed it, and they saw the value in this. Said, hey, man, that's a good idea. You got something good going on here. We're going to redo our wiring on our truck, and instead of it being analog signals, we're going to run it through the CAN bus. CAN bus is what I'd rather read anyway. And so they're going to reroute this. So if you order a truck with cruise control and remote radio, it can still work that way. But right now, those two functions have been disabled to make the plow and the spreader functions work. But that's going to change in the future. Now, that being said, what's also going to happen, now that these other brands of trucks have seen this, from now to 2 years from now, you're going to see Freightliner, Western Star, Mack, Volvo, Peterbilt, and Kenworth. They're all on board. They're going to do this too. They have seen it. They've seen the value in it. They're calling us, hey, we want to learn more about this. You got something here. We want to learn more. We're very proud about this concept we had. Anybody could have come up with this. You know, these switches in the steering wheel are coming from the automotive side of it. Think about it. Most cars nowadays have controls in the steering wheel. The newer ones do. That stuff's coming over to trucks. I am on a special committee with one of these truck OEMs that I meet with them about 3 or 4 times a year. I can see what trucks are going to be doing 5 years from now. I know things that I can't say. I know things that I can't talk about. I can see where these trucks are going. And a lot of this automotive technology is coming into the trucks now to try to make creature comforts better in the cab and try to make it more convenient. Well, we just expounded on that and took what are coming with steering wheel controls and turned it into something even more useful. So this is just one little idea that we've got of where we're going. Hopefully by this time next year, if we come around and do another training class, I will be able to have something just as impressive and not more impressive than what this one is. We're working on it now. The good part is I can see 5 years from now where these truck people are going. I know what they're going to be doing 5 years from now. The dealer don't even know this. He has no clue as to what is going on 5 years from now. He knows 2 years from now, but he doesn't know 5 years from now. And I got a chance to see that and see that on a regular basis. And this just happens to be one of them products. We're ahead of them right now. You know, most of the time we're all chasing down the truck dealers, you know, because they got new and innovative and different and all that kind of stuff. We're usually chasing them down. And it's a struggle sometimes. Well, this is a product we're actually ahead of them right now. So I think we got a big thing going on. And we'll just see how it works out, because we have had a lot of interest in this. And for this to win the snow conference in Salt Lake City, Utah, first place, and to win PWX, which is a much larger conference, first place, and that's never happened in the history of APWA, then that should tell somebody something right there. So this is just a little taste of where we're going. I wish I could tell you a whole lot more. We're working on a whole lot of stuff that I just can't tell you about right now. This is just scratching the surface about what we're talking about. Does anybody have any questions about what we've covered so far? Any questions about what we've covered so far?